I'm Mike Gross,
And I'm Jack Hosmer.
and this is your Raiders Sports Report. First, let's start off with golf. Chris Bagdonis, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well, Mike. How are you?
I'm pretty good. When does the golf season start?
Well, the team has only been practicing up to now, but matches start over spring break.
So, who on the golf team do we have to look out for this season?
Well, juniors Miguel Fontoura and the second most handsome Bagdonis brother, a.k.a. Jimmy Bagdonis, are two people who are poised to have breakout seasons.
How much potential do you think they have?
I think they could be a real force to be reckoned with this season, and I think everyone should take notice.
Thank you very much, Chris.
And now on to Casey with boys tennis. Casey, how are you?
I'm good, Jack. How are you?
I'm good. So who are some of the key players on the tennis team this year?
Brandon Glickstein is a key player on the boys' varsity tennis team this year.
Awesome. When is their first game?
Their first game is on April 2nd.
What are the two teams looking like?
So far, there's 7 varsity players and 10 JV players. This year, they're looking to have a great overall season and go out and win some matches.
That's awesome. Thank you, Casey.
Now on to Rachel with softball. Rachel, what's going on?
Nothing much. How about you?
Pretty good. Coming off a rough season last year, what are the hopes for this year?
After the girls' mediocre season last year, they hope to win more matches and make it further.
Awesome. Who are the captains to lead them to victory, and why do you think so?
Quinn, Angie, and Zoe are the captains this year, and they will lead them to victory through their leadership. They're also role models for the younger players, and also their athleticism is what made them captains.
Awesome. Do you see them going far in counties?
I think that if they work hard and listen to what their coaches tell them, they can make it far in the season.
Now on to Gabby with boys track. Hey, Gabby, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Jack?
I'm good. So due to the recent weather that we've been having in the Northeast, how are the boys able to prepare for their meets?
So because of the harsh weather conditions, the spring athletes haven't been able to get outside to run on the track, but they're still working really hard inside and just running the halls of SBFHS.
That's awesome. So who do you think we can look out for to perform really well this year?
Athletes to look out for include the shuttle hurdle, which include Cameron Adams, who's a junior Kyle Estevine, junior Justice Korpenhush, and senior Will Loop. They placed third in counties in the winter season.
Awesome. When is the first meet and who is it against?
Their first meet is on April 3rd, and it's a dual meet against Union Catholic and Elizabeth, which is away at Elizabeth.
Sounds like a tough one. Thanks, Gab.
All right, let's go to Dubem. He's got girls track. Dubem, I know the last question was just answered about how they're preparing for the season with the constant cold weather, but are any underclassmen surprising you from the girls track team?
Sophomores Anina and Che Deschelle definitely have a chance to win the high jump relay and the triple jump relay. Also, freshman Sophia Dietz is lightning fast, and she's hoping to have a great spring season.
Awesome. Who do you think has a chance to break any records this season?
Senior Trinity Hart definitely has a chance to break her 200-meter sprint record and her long jump record, and senior Maddie Board definitely has a chance to break her 1,600-meter race record.
Nice. Do you think we have a chance to win anything, counties, states, or farther?
With vigorous training, I think that the girls track team can definitely do well in the counties.
Thank you so much, Dubem.
Now on to some local sports news. For hockey, all of the New York/New Jersey teams have been plummeting so far. They all started pretty well, and now they're just pretty awful. The New York Rangers are second bottom of the Metropolitan Division with a 33-35 record. They just can't seem to get any momentum. They keep losing games and then winning a couple. So I don't know any solutions for them because all their rookie players are performing really well. It's the captains and the older players that really are stepping up. The Islanders, who were once third in the Metropolitan Division, are now last with a 31-35 record. They have been in awful form and can't seem to win 2 or more games in a row. So looks like they're going to be out of the playoffs again.
Yes.
On the best note I can give you is the Devils, who are fifth in the Metropolitan Division with a 39-28 record. They're playing their best hockey since they won the Stanley Cup last time, and it seems they might make the playoffs if they keep winning close games.
Awesome. To some Major League Baseball news. Yankees are absolutely cruising through spring training with Sanchez, Stanton, and Judge leading the charge. New manager Aaron Boone is really excited to lead this championship caliber team to the playoffs and hopefully a World Series. The Mets, on the other hand, acquired Todd Frazier in the offseason from the Yankees, and with Yoenis Cespedes, veteran Jose Reyes, and their lethal pitching staff, I think the sky's the limit for the Mets, to be honest. Although they do have to go through the Dodgers and the Nationals and whoever else in the National League, I think they definitely have the talent to do so.
Yeah, for sure. In NBA news, the New York teams are still pretty bad. The Knicks are 11th in the East. They're struggling without Porzingis, their leading scorer. He's pretty much everything for them. He scores the most, he blocks the most, he rebounds. He's been injured for a while now, so they can't seem to really get any good momentum without him. The Nets are now third bottom in the East, and they cannot get some wins together. They had a little bit of a spark when D'Angelo Russell dropped 7 threes in the first quarter, but he played bad for the rest of that game, and they lost. So nothing really to come out of the Knicks or the Nets. But in other NBA news, LeBron and Harden are tearing up the court. LeBron has averaged triple-double since February, and James Harden continues to drop threes like Steph. So it could be a pretty intense
It's gonna be a close race.
MVP race.
It's going to be a close race.
Who do you think's going to win?
Definitely a close race. In my opinion, I think James Harden is going to win because James Harden has really led his team when he's on the court, and along with Chris Paul's help, they are sitting number 1 in the West, and nobody has any chance of stopping them right now. I know, obviously, the Warriors have a couple injuries or multiple injuries to their starting 5.
Steph
so
just got hurt again.
hopefully they can come back to true form, and maybe it'll give the Rockets a test.
Yep, definitely.
March Madness, Final Four has been chosen, not really chosen, but Loyola Chicago, the Cinderella story of March Madness, the 11 seed, has just done wonders. They beat Miami, then they beat Tennessee.
They broke my bracket.
They broke the brackets, and they're now in the Final Four along with powerhouses Michigan, Kansas, and Villanova. And it's just going to be a great Final Four.
Yeah, I really hope Loyola Chicago can go all the way. Even though they did, like I said, break my bracket, I had my Miami going to the finals. So, well, that was all my money.
I was out first round right there.
Yeah.
Also, New York Red Bulls just started up in the CONCACAF Cup, and they've played the Portland Timbers and the Minnesota FC so far in the regular season, in the MLS season, and they split those games. Bradley Wright Phillips definitely doing his job.
Yeah, he's doing what he always does, scores goals. And now time to highlight your day. Julia with the Pulse.
Spring break is right around the corner. Let's take a look at what SPF students are going to be doing over their break.
Spring break's around the corner. I'm here with fellow senior Anthony Miglino. Any plans for this upcoming break?
I'm really excited for my trip to Hawaii. Yeah, 2-week vacation. You know, we're going to swim with the dolphins. Plan on going skiing down there, too. You know, I'm real excited.
Skiing in Hawaii.
That sounds very fun.
Uh-huh.
Like, really fun.
Skiing in Hawaii.
Well, that's global warming for you.
Yep, climate change. Got to stop it, you know. Try to really make some noise, you know, put people on notice about it.
Spring break's around the corner. I'm here with senior Nick Jackson. YKTB. Any plans?
You know, hang with my friends, you know, have a good time. Maybe swim in the pool in the cold. You know the vibe. See you later.
Great.
Wait, I got better.
I'm here with my friend Declan Byrne. Spring break's around the corner. Any plans?
Reading, trying to learn chemistry.
Chem, that was a pretty hard subject. Sounds pretty fun.
It's terrible.
All right, thank you very much.
I'm rolling, man.
I'm here with All-American football star Isaiah Stewart.
Wow.
Spring break's around the corner. Any plans?
What happened?
Spring break's around the corner. Any plans?
You know, the honey's been calling my name lately. They've been texting my phone, so, you know, I got to go to there. I got to go to their cribs, or they can come to my cribs. But then, you know, I got to get a little grind in for the ladies, too, because I got to pump my muscles up. Feel my muscles, I'm sorry. Feel my muscles.
That's legit. It's legit.
It's legit, right?
It's pretty. I'm here with sophomore Dean Kieran. Spring break's around the corner. Any plans?
Not much. Gonna play some baseball and just relax with the boys.
hit some dingers, and it's regular. It's regular.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I'm here with Lax football and basketball star Charlie Levine. Spring break's around the corner. Any specific plans?
I don't know. Just work hard in the spring break. Got some time off. Got some time to get back in the gym, get working.
If you don't see the results in his body, I don't know what you're looking at. I'm here with sophomore Miles. Spring break is around the corner. Any specific plans?
Yeah, I'm just going to get all my homework done. I'm going to study for 3 of the days, and then I think I'm just going to sit in silence the rest.
That sounds pretty fun.
Reflect on my thoughts.
I'm here with senior Luch Del Negro. Spring break's around the corner. Any specific plans?
Not yet. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but yeah.
Pretty fun. See,
Pretty fun to me.
it does. Thank you. I'm here with seniors and the Lax Bros, Tommy Jubilus and Jackson B. Spring break's around the corner, and any plans?
I'm just chilling.
Just chilling, fun. Anything else?
Going to Virginia Tech for like 3 days. And then, that's about it.
And as for you?
No, nothing really. Might go visit a few schools. Harvard's on my top. Then Yale, maybe while I'm out there. So
Ivy League, that's pretty elite.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Actually, we hear back today, Jack, from UPenn and Yale, right? Yeah. Ivy.
All right, I'm here with the male athlete of the month, JC, one of my very good friends. How you doing today? Thank you. So you were a track star, I understand it, and you took a little bit of time off the past year, but you're back at it. So just give me a little bit behind the, your thought process on coming back and why you did it.
Well, you see, I was too bad at soccer to make the team last year, but I made it this year. So then I didn't run track last year either. And then this year, I was like, you know what, I made soccer, didn't really play much. So I'm going to run track. And, I might not be the fastest kid out there. You got Justin, you got Kyle, you got Dwight. But I got the most heart, let me tell you. Actually, maybe not the most heart. But I put 100% in whenever I go. And that's all you could do to be the male athlete.
I mean, honestly, it's all that matters, and that's why I picked you for that very reason, because you show the most heart on the team. Do you want to get into a little detail about the event that you run?
Yes. I run what many would call the worst event, the 400. Well, maybe second worst if you get the 400 hurdles. But that's my go-to, because I'm not fast enough to sprint like the short distance. So I could stay with the top dogs up there. And I like to jump a little bit, but that's about it.
All right. So now, who's the track coach? It's Mr. K, correct?
Well, he is the head coach, but the sprinting coach is Doherty. And
Mr. Doherty, good man. And that's who you pretty much get coached by the most, Doherty?
Yeah, him and Rich McGriff.
Another great man.
My son.
Rich McGriff, where you at? Good man. All right, JC. So before we wrap it up, just one question I'd like to ask. It's a Friday night. What can I find you doing in your free time? You got nothing going on.
Friday night, you could find me on the track, running maybe 85 laps, and just getting after it every day, because it's all about commitment, hard work. Shout out Fabs.
Well, I couldn't say it better myself. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
Signing off for now, I'm Mike Gross.
And I'm Jack Hosmer.
This has been your Raider Sports Report.
Thank you.